Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to more Chocchip Cryptic Crosswords. So, as always, we'll let people wander in and say hi, and then we'll get 3 going tonight. Couldn't do 3 last week, of course, because we had to jet off to get some much needed sleep for the conference, but back to the usual 3 tonight, which is great. So welcome one and all, and as usual it's just gone 11 PM, now it's Friday 20th of November 2011-20, and we'll get a few happening soon. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Hello Louise, happy Friday, how are you? Conference was good, it was tiring, definitely tiring. I was counting my lucky stars that I had Monday off work, because I don't know if I could have fronted up after being stuck in this very chair, glued to these very screens, this one here and the one next to it, for like 8 hours each day on the weekend. A bit too much screen time for my liking, so yes. And then it's been a busy week. I did 13-hour workday yesterday, and what did I do? Probably 10 hours plus 2.5 hours of driving. Yeah, watching the screen, right? So, yeah. Alright, we'll wait a few minutes for people to wander in, then we'll do Clue Conundrum 1, and we'll get stuck in. And we'll see. Just hoping we don't get any sort of bots, whatever. They seem to be appearing these days. If they do, I'll just try and get them. And maybe Louise, if you want to be I can make you a mod, and if you just want to help me, if there's any bots that come in, you know, those ones that ask for followers, whatever, just insta-ban it, you know, get rid of it. So if you want to help me out, I can do that for you. That'd be awesome, because I think you're pretty much around for every stream. Awesome. So let me do this now. I've done this right. Let's see. Right. See if so there you go. You are now mod. Welcome to the mod family. Okay. Hopefully we won't get. Hey Cave, welcome. A sword, yes. I knight you. I don't have a sword anywhere, unfortunately. But here's one I just prepared earlier from thin air. I knight you on this shoulder, I knight you on this shoulder. Is that how they do it? Alrighty. So, I think we can get the first Clue Conundrum happening. So, I'm going to bring this up. Alright, here we go. That's a little bit tricky there, but I think we're okay. So, here's the first one, and I've just done a bit of work with the odd colour scheme, sort of a simple traffic colour system, what I think is sort of easy, more harder, and then a toughie. So, green, simple-ish one, I hope, to start with. So, we have easy to get on with, a female legend. So, see how you get on with this one. Again, this is from my app that I go through every so often. And I got plenty of nice clues that I can still choose from my book. So see how you go with this. I suppose always the first thing is, what's the definition? Careful now. I made you, I can unmake you very quickly. No. Yeah, But there you go, shiny new green sword for you, hey? And I still haven't worked on those channel point things. I just have not had a chance. This week has been crazy, so I will have a look when I get a chance. So here, I guess, what's the definition? So that's the first bit to work out. And hopefully you've worked out the definition here is easy to get on with. And then the wordplay is the rest. So have we got any ideas in the chat here? Any direction on what we could be thinking here? Okay. So I'll tell you there's 3 parts to this one. 3 bits of wordplay. And given the wordplay is after the comma, well, there's 3 bits there, so. And I suppose we have a letter there. That could be just a literal letter, right? We have female. That could just be another single letter. That is not, you know, out of this, out of the realm of consideration. Good thought, but no, not quite. So if we have 1 letter for A and say 1 letter for female, there's 2 letters. And then we need a 5-letter word for legend. So we've got A, F, and then a 5-letter word. Yes, well done, Cave. You have got it. Affable is correct. So we have a literal A, you know, again, just A, an, the, of. All these things, they could just be part of the answer. Female is F, and then a legend is a fable. So it's a charade. So, yeah, in this case, legend is not like a hero as such. Legend is a story, a saga sort of thing. So, again, just another example of one word meaning sort of different things. Oh, they always are. Absolutely. And of course, we're cold solving these, so if you have checking letters, it certainly helps. But there we go. So that is the first one. So let's get rid of that. And we're going to get stuck into Saturday. And we'll see how we go. All right. Here we go. Saturday time. Okay. Oh, look at this. 636 for the first one. Airball and rodent call left over fry up. Boy, there's a bit going on here. Okay. 636. My first instinct here is the definition is probably airball. That's a massive one, and 28 across is also a biggie on the bottom. Rodent could be rat. Call left could be L. Over fry up. Not getting much here. So I think we just get more letters, honestly. It's quite a lot going on there. I'm just going to skip that. Try for a shorter one. Okay. Yeah, possibly. Yep, that's a good shout. One down. Box office flop often seen after time. Okay. So, T is time, I think. So I think I'm going to put a T there, just as a start. Possibly. Possibly, yep. Okay. Box office flop. I feel like that's the definition here. Often seen. Usually. Mostly. Something's a flop, it's a miss. I mean, it might not be T, it could be H for hour, S for second. Okay. Alright. Not sure there. See if we can find one we can get a bit more easily, I think. Presenting the most excellent. Outstanding. Question mark. This is probably not the best one to tackle to get us into it. Most excellent. Okay, I'm not even liking this one. Donkey alien is a good thing to have. Okay, yeah, no, this one's fine. So we've got the first one. We're away here. So there's an A there. So yeah, I'm going to just fill in and here. I think that looks good. So have this. So here definition is, well, it's a 3-letter word for donkey and a 2-letter word for alien, and that will give you a good thing to have. So that's every other letter, and I'm hoping that makes it a little bit easier now. Could be right, okay. Alright, well, we'll see if we can get some more letters and keep that in mind. We'll come back. So this one is, of course, asset, because a donkey is an ass, and alien is ET, extraterrestrial. Classic, ET, alien, that's just a done deal. Take it to the bank, that always comes up in cryptics. And a good thing to have is an asset. It's useful. Alright, so we've got a D almost certainly here. Deep lesion, said to be dwindling. Ah, yeah, nice. Fine. Okay, said. This business happening. Okay, so not hard to work out what the couple of words are that has to be said a bit differently to get a word meaning dwindling. Okay, that's every other letter. Yep, I sure do. And I actually read this one out too. I didn't realise, so naughty of me. So of course it's depletion, because depletion. So kind of, it's not lesion, it's lesion in a way. And if something's depleting, it's dwindling. So yeah, it's a bit sort of tricky, but yeah, you have to find out how to say that word a bit better, a bit differently. Well, let's just do this one. The original extremity. Well, I think I'm just going to put this in, and hopefully we can all see T-O-E, extremity, as in the starting letters, and a toe is an extremity, a body extremity. So that's pretty fine. 2/3 was answered there. Okay, let's try and get some of these down ones, and then we'll go maybe 7 across in a moment. The Spanish and the German church senior. Ah, yes. Nice. Very good clue. Like this a lot. Okay. Hopefully you can work out what the definition is here. And when you see Spanish and German in cryptics, you have to start thinking, okay, what are we talking about here? So the Spanish and the German. So this is very nice. The in Spanish is el, and the in German is der. And an elder is a senior. You almost don't need the word church. I mean, it's fine. You could do tribal senior as well. I think an elder, like a tribal elder, it's the way I think of an elder, but yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's nice. Very nice, the different language ones. So, very good. Okay. Superman's nemesis, they say, is an evening with tricky crossword clues. Nemesis. Is an evening. With tricky. Yeah, so obviously Superman's nemesis is kryptonite. So, let's see. It's going to end with a K. Is it just? It's just his kryptonite. Yeah. Yeah. So evening is night. Kryptonite. So evening is tonight. So I suppose that's just what it is. And it makes sense, ends with a K, not a C up here. That's more likely. Well, I mean, it's not Lex Luthor here, right? It doesn't quite work. This is a shortish one. Happy with this? Is that for a length of time? Just pretend there's a P there. Yeah. So really all you need is the first three parts of this clue here. First three words. Daisy loses is. Get rid of is from Daisy. You're left with day. And day is a length of time. Pretty straightforward, I hope. Okay. We're any closer to getting this one. I've got part of the second word here. Airball. Call left. No, still not quite enough, I think. So let's try 7. This is a little interesting grid. We've got little overlapping sort of cross clues here with some really long down clues. Mr. Zippy called his wife an American flower. You've got it. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Mr. Zippy. American flower. Yeah, one across. Yeah. No, I imagine you got that. Okay. I don't know who or what is Mr. Zippy here. So I'm not sure. Okay. But I think this will help us with 1 and 2 down. So let's have a think here. Airball and rodent. Call left. Over fryer. So we can back form here, I think. Most likely that. Probably. Streak. Rodent call. Streak? Something in streak? Over fryer. So fry up is like making, cooking up food, breakfast, bacon and eggs, sort of. It's kind of my line of thinking at this point. Airball. Airball. What's airball referring to? Not a breakfast thing. I'm going to put this in just to help me think. Airball. This is a tough start. The other four made up just of air. All made up just of air. Stress? All I've got is stress at the moment. No. Yeah, okay, yep, right, so that's... no, I do know this phrase. Yep, I do know this phrase. Bubble and squeak. This is a... I love this, bubble and squeak. This is a... How do you describe this? Potato with, like, veggies, peas and stuff. We normally put this on the barbecue. And it's beautiful. It's fantastic. It's really good. Yeah, no, it's definitely a thing. Fry up. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this must no, not bust. Okay. Often seen. After time. BF box office. Yep, that's nice. Take all your leftover veg, chuck it in a frying pan with a load of butter. Okay. If that's where it comes from. Oh, you mean for this one? Who knows what your deal is? No, I'm not getting this. Let's try. No, we tried that. Okay, I'm gonna work my way down and around. I think. Okay, so we're getting a bit stuck here. I want to just make some progress if we can. More letters will help always. Bad actor left hammer. It could be seen as a virtue. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, it's not a straightforward deletion. This one. I do have it from the letters. It's a container clue. So this is a virtue. I believe the answer is merit. Yep. So I suppose a bad actor must be a ham. Because if bad actor, i.e. ham, leaves hamerit, you're left with merit. Ignore the question mark. Merit could be seen as a virtue. So that must be a thing I'm not aware of, but there you go. Lots of long ones. Media got into timely disturbance right away. Okay. Yep, this is fine. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Wow, 11-letter anagram. Tough. This is a tough grid. Really tough. Yeah, this is really tough. There's where media goes. Because media got into timely disturbance. So rearrange timely. Yep. Yep. I looked at right away and I'm like, right, R? Are we going to put R in somewhere? No. So definition is at the end, right away. And the answer, of course, is immediately. So once again, for those playing along at home, it is the word media, which is just here, getting into this word timely, but it's been disturbed, so it's been jumbled up. So there's T-I-M-E-L-Y, which is surrounding media. And immediately is right away, straight away. Okay. Ivy or Jasmine follows duck looking sheepish. Okay. Alright, well the duck is there. The duck is O in cricket. So that is there. That's fine. Looking sheepish. Ivy or Jasmine? Ivy or Jasmine? Ivy or Jasmine, what does that refer to? Poison ivy. Ivy League. Jasmine's type of rice. I'm just going to try rice because it fits. Nope. Okay. Live? No. What is this one? Looking sheepish. It'd be really handy to have that second letter, I think. Go in a certain way. Oh, vine. Yes. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Ovine to do with sheep. Yep. Yeah, B at the start would be helpful, wouldn't it? Yeah, but bovines cows. Yep, yep, yep. No, good stuff. Good cluing there. Yep. So they grow vines. Yep. Poison ivy, ivy vines. Yep. So I think once you get poison ivy, you can probably make that connection. Okay, manage arguing even. Yep, happy with this. This is fine. So definition is manage. Even tells you to do something. And there's one word that we have to look at in particular. So of course, even, we usually think even letters, and yeah, look at this. Ra, U, and there it is. Run. To run something is to manage it, to oversee it. All right, couple of letters here. Salesman Rob had some food, the scoundrel. Had some food, the scoundrel. Rob had some food. Food, the. Two, four, six, eight, nine letters, but food the has 7. Scoundrel rearrange. Nice, well done. Yeah, 100%. I'm struggling. I'm definitely struggling. There's a longer clues. I think a salesman's a rep. Am I thinking right there? Rob's there. Had some food. Yep, no, I'm getting there. Repro. The scoundrel. 8. Reprobate. Yeah, that's to have food is to eat. Yeah, well, 8 had some. Okay. Reprobate. That's a new word. Tricky. This is tough. All right, I'm going to push on because we've been going for a little while here. Averts disaster to go hungry. Happy with this? I'll give people 10 seconds and we'll move right along because this is a nice, easy anagram. Disaster, rearrange, avert, 6 letters, meaning to go hungry. We've got 3 letters there. Don't think it's going to start with a V. So you're left with A or T, A or S. I like S. And then the rest should be straightforward. And if you go hungry, you starve. So rearrange, averts because of disaster, and to go hungry is to starve. Happy with that? Simple enough. Move right along, I think. Yep, happy with this? Quite okay. Not difficult at all. Yep. So the answer is Idi. Idi Amin was a dictator, but also raying off, as in it's been left off rating. So get rid of R-A-N-G. You're left with Idi in the middle. Quite fine. All right. So So we've got a few happening here. Relocate or miss the weather lines on map. Got an idea just how many letters. Let's see. It's only 6 letters. I need a few more letters. I don't have enough letters for this. I've only got 6. No, I don't have enough letters here. So weather lines on a map, I'm thinking like ISO bars. It's only 6 or 7 letters. So, boroughs. Alright, let's scoot along then. Okay. Naming words on sun in new position. Naming ones on sun in new position. Happy with this? So this is also fine. New position, rearrange. They're in new position. On sun, because the letters of on sun are in a new position. To get a word meaning naming words are of course nouns. So that's fine. So this is ISO for sure. Have changed, again, very straightforward. So I've got a couple of easy anagrams here. Changed, anagram indicator. Only one 3-letter word there. And given we've got in there, it's either one or own. And own is to have something, so that's fine. Let's try 23, because that's also short. Takes in head and shoulders first. Yeah, I think I've got this. I think now I've got 14. I think I've got 14 down now from that. So first is the clue here. Take the first letters of head and shoulders. And if you take something, you have it. So takes in, has. This one I believe is now, so charts. No, wow. Fits though. Okay, new plan. ISO. More letters. We know what we need to do here. We know what the word sort of is, but we don't exactly know what the word is, if that makes sense. ISO. I haven't got the exact word yet. A few more letters will help us though. Okay. Soft material suede audition. Yep. This is fine. How do I spell it is the question. Yes, I think I got the spelling. Okay, this is nice. I wonder if people know what's happening with here, with this one. So it's a bit tricky. It took me a moment to work out what the word play is here, but this is nice. This is also a nice indicator of a sound alike clue. The word audition. So audition as in audible. That's how it's sounded like clue. So suede. What's a material that's sounds like suede but spelled differently, basically? I think Elvis Presley. Step on my blue suede shoes. So yep, suede. Heard. Audition. Soft material suede. So it took me a sec, but yeah, suede. Alrighty. I'm gonna deliberately miss the big ones. We'll go to the small ones first. Being in a tense state like the border. Yes, I think this is fine. Yep, just a straight up double clue. So if you're tense, if you're in a tense state, you're this. If you're a border, you're this as well. You're feeling this. You're in this frame of mind, I suppose. Still got some big clues to do. How are we going on this one? Got it now? Yes! The last letter, isn't it? Yes, I thought it was edge. Did you have edge first? But it's not edge. Edge is close. The last letter, of course, is my sort of funny Y shape. Edgy. Because if you're in a state, you're that. You're edgy. And the border is edgy. You're in an edgy state. Okay. What's going on here? 11 letters. Garden shop cleaner or child minder. Okay. I think this is fine now with the letters we have. Question mark there means this is a bit of a tricky, different sort of word. Not one that I've sort of heard as a combination of these two words. That's a 7-letter and a 4-letter word. If I'm right. I'm pretty happy. So I think garden. You know, what if you go look at sort of pot plants and stuff? What kind of place are you going to? Of course, it's a nursery, and a childminder is, well, often a maid, a nanny, sorry, but in this case it's a maid. So I suppose it's nursery maid, which it is. So there you go. I didn't know that was a thing as such, but the individual parts fit together. All right, I'm gonna try and get this letter here for 14 down. So I'm gonna try this long one. Loudly announced a uniform for Swift Postal Service. Okay. Whoopsie. What's going there? I've got the 8 little word. A uniform. So I'm looking at Swift Postal Service. I think this is the easier part of the clue to work from. Swift. Okay, Swift. Speedy doesn't work. Efficient, fast, quick. Yeah, don't go. I'm pretty sure it's delivery. Pretty sure it's delivery. Postal service and delivery. Uniform. A uniform. Is it just... It is express delivery. Okay. So express delivery is swift. So it's a quick delivery system. It's express. It's fast. It's swift. Loudly announced. So to loudly announce something is to express it. Okay, you express your thoughts, whatever. And in fact, it's expressed because you announced. So that's the express plus the D. A uniform. Livery is a uniform. Maybe. We can look that up. So now, what about this? I want it to be charts, but it's not charts, right? We tried that. ISO. ISO what? Think heat. Oh, is it therms? Isotherms. Oh, you know what? It's an anagram. I just spotted that too. Relocate and or miss the 9 letters. Wow. Terrible that we missed that. Okay. Yep. Weather lines on up. Isotherms. I had ISO bars in my head, so I was on the right track. But anyway. Illegal scheme followed by party leader. The rascal. Okay, so party leader is P, first letter of party, we've got that. And it must be the definition then is the rascal. So illegal scheme. You've got it, nice. Illegal scheme is... The rascal. The rascal. I felt that's not going to help me get it. Okay. I'm going to try and press on because we've been doing this for a while. Leaf, drink, putting it in sling would be a crime. Is it just tea? Yep. It's just tea. Think Nigerian princes. That doesn't help me, sadly, but it might if I get this one. Filled with confusion, travelling by boat. 2, 3. Two, 3. Yep. Yep, no, this is fine. Yep, double clue. A bit tricky, so I'm going to put that one there. And I think I have 22 down now. I'm just going to fill this in. Scam is an illegal scam. And party leader, so it must be rascal, it must be a scam. Yep. So they're the first letters of the 2 words. If you're travelling by boat, you're on this location. You're at this location. And if you're confused, you're not sure, you're at sea. Your mind's all at sea. So at sea comes up a few times in cryptics. Okay. Let's do the little one. Scoop on archaeological site. Yep. This is fine. archaeological site. We need a 3-letter word. I'm sure we've all heard of a 3-letter word for an archaeological site. And it also means scoop, so that's a double clue. So of course, an archaeological site is a dig, and scoop is to dig. So that's fine. Now, down to some longish ones to finish. Smooth fortress sculpture on the beach. Well, this is fine. I think we all know what this one is. I'm just going to go and type this in. I'm sure we've all made these when you were much younger. Sand castles. Sculpture on the beach. So that's fine. I think we just move on. Okay. Well, this is going to be... Maybe. It's better to go to beaches. Yeah, this anagram, I believe it's... No, okay. Sartorial, I don't know what that means. Oh, well, okay, then another word that I can have with is sewing. Right, there you go. Yep. Okay, so sartorial must have been to do with sewing. There you go. Okay. Sometimes you come up with different anagrams. Okay. Well, probably ing here, I'm thinking. The most excellent. Yes, you're right. Yep, you're right, bestowing. Yep, so that's why the question mark is kind of there. So, yep. So best, and then... no! Now I've got this. Most excellent is best, as you said, and outstanding is owing. It's not outstanding as in, yes, you're great. It's outstanding as you've got a debt. Yes, exactly what I just said. Ooh, this ends in I. This is interesting. What's going on here now? Mississippi. Called Mississippi. That's all right. I'm fine. As I said, no issues with that. So yeah, called sound alike, and American flower must be in Mississippi. But there you go. Yeah, trust me, having a few of those. Is it a bomb? Bomb. Okay. Yep. Okay, one more. Yep, I have as well. No, I didn't know it was a flag either. No idea. So I wouldn't have got that. Cold War barrier. Yeah, this is fine. Yep. Cold War barrier is all I needed to read there. Or laundry chore to get wrinkles out of drape. Yep, this is fine. So in the interest of pushing on, it's Iron Curtain, and I'll come back and have a bit of a squeeze at that. So Iron Curtain. So the Cold War, the Iron Curtain was a barrier in the Cold War. That's what they called it. And a laundry chore to get wrinkles is to iron shirts out of drape. It's be curtain drapes. Wow, that is probably the toughest grid that I've done for Lobats. Certainly the toughest on stream. A couple of really long words or phrases, top and bottom. Immediately was a toughie as well. So yeah, little ones as well, but yeah, very tough grid. Tough, tough, tough. I guess, are we going to look at anything? Maybe we can look at livery here.
Livery.
Yep, there you go, livery, a special uniform worn by servant. So, livery is correct. So, it was livery. Expressed a livery, yep. Well, I think it's, if you announced with a D, you expressed with a D, so that's the express and the D. That takes care of up to here. And then livery is uniform, and I suppose the E is just there. A uniform. Yeah, AE, I mean. So, yeah. It's a bit tricky, but I think we can leave this one in the, we'll go into the ether in about 4 minutes, which is fine. Toughy, but we've done that one. Alright, so let's do this. Okay. Alright, so you'll notice now we're into the sort of yellow amber region, a little bit harder. Still okay though, I think, from another cryptic website that I do often. Commanding officer has little time to view Italian lake. Okay, 4 letters, so short clue. So if you know the Italian lake, this is fine, as I did. But the wordplay is also good, just to know what's happening here. So while people have a go at this, I'm out of water. I'm going to get another water bowl, and I will be back, and we can have a look at this one. Okay, how's everyone going? Yes, Louise, indeed. That's what I'm doing. Okay, you got it. Nice. Shout it out. Tell you what it is. What is the Italian lake here? Sure is. It is Como. And why? Because commanding officer is CO. Okay. And this is a tricky bit. This is why this is a medium clue. Little time is moment, shortened to mo. That's tricky. Came across this a while back, so that's just a tricky little one to just file away back there. Like, yep, a mo is a moment. So tricky, tricky. But if you know the Italian lake, it's easy enough. So that's fine. All right. Let's get rid of that. And we'll get stuck into Sunday, number 2. All right, this is a better looking grid, still some long ones, but let's see how we go. Demands land rights for miners. So I've got an idea. Got an idea. Not exactly sure though. Has anyone else got a thought on this? I'm looking at one down and that's not obvious to me at the moment. So maybe we skip that and try 2 down. Okay, this is fine. So happy with this. You have 9 across. Okay, great. We'll come to that in a second. Four 11. That's a big one too. This is not difficult though. This one, 2 down. So disturbing should be all you need to look at here. And well, you got 2 5-letter words, but it's hard to rearrange letters of snake to get a word meaning dread, but very easy to rearrange letters of dread to get a type of snake, which is an adder. So that's fine. Okay, so 3 down. Myself, Adam, and a teacher embrace support from electorate. Embrace support from electorate. A teacher. Not got this one. Oh no, no, I do have this. Yep, no, I do have this. I've got this now. Nice, nicely well hidden. This is a hidden clue, well hidden. Difficult to spot straight away. So embrace. So Adam and teacher, embrace. And the definition is support from electorate. If someone's giving you support to govern, to carry out the government of the day, they're giving you this. So have a look and see if you can find the hidden answer in there. It's not obvious straight away, but it is there. Mandate. Right there. So well hidden. And it's well hidden because you think Adam and a teacher. So it's like Adam plus a 3-letter word or something like that. But it's just right there. It's well hidden. So okay. How about this long one? Well, I know what a clarinet is. So I think I have this from that. First part's interesting though. But a clarinet is this type of this thing. So how are people going? I think Louise has already got this. So I wouldn't focus on the first bit, I'd focus on the clarinets here. I'd say it's a double clue based on the amount of letters, amount of words. Clarinet is a type, and it's that type of the second word. I mean, I didn't even know that was a thing. But I assume I haven't actually done all the letters here. But yeah, it fits. No. Not instruments. Sorry, I'm saying wood, it's wind. My apologies. I was thinking, how do I think wood? Wind, of course. Here we go. They're wind instruments, as opposed to brass or whatever. Okay. Don't know how I had wood in my mind, but there you go. Let's try 10. Okay. Head of Siberia takes off for Spain and Portugal. Yep, nice. Wrong type. Yep, this is fine. Okay, happy with this. So a few things to piece together here, but not difficult at all. Woodwind, that's right. Yeah, that's why I was thinking of wood. So head of Siberia, S, takes off. So see you later, it's gone. S gone from here, and you're left with Iberia. And the Iberian Peninsula is Spain and Portugal. It's that part of Europe. So there's a nice bit of geography for you, in case you don't know that. Okay, cross clues are working well. What athletes have on their feet and backs? Question mark. Feet and backs. Why their feet? Okay. Pandemic Iberia, sure. Yeah, that's a type of a version of Pandemic I haven't played. Feet and backs. Okay, I'm thinking of feet, backs. Sneakers? Yeah. I've got the dice version of Pandemic. I play that with my friend when we're able to get out of lockdown. So yeah, I think a lot of people are just like, you know what, let's just play it and whatever. It's a game and it seems appropriate this year, right? So it's a thing. I'm not sure. I think sneakers. I'm just going to try it and see if it works. Nope. Okay. So I'm not doing well on the guessing front. Let's try 13 down. Very close. Okay. Hang on then. If we're very close, I'll have another go. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Especially if I've got good solo modes. Another word for sneakers. Runners. Oh, is it trainers? Nice. Yep, good clue. Very good clue in the chat there. Very good clue, yep. Thank you, Cave. Okay, 13 down. Fail to be involved in price rises. Okay. Fail to be involved in price rises. It starts with I. Piecing it together, this is a couple of bits. Price rises are hikes, taxes, tariffs. pubs, bar, hikes. Okay. Not quite. You've got it. Oh, good. Okay. The price rises is what's getting me at the moment. I'm thinking in's literal, the first one. In, double N is pub or bar. Okay. So it's just inflation then. Inflation. Fail. F-A-I. In. Fail. Oh, clever. Yes, well done. I was just working out what's involved in. Yeah, so it's this bit is inside in, as in there's IN and N from the in, the second in, which is the pub or bar in. And it's be involved is very clever. Fail to is be involved is an anagram indicator, but it's also a container clue. That's tricky. A little bit devious there, so nice spot there. Let's just finish off this corner here because we've got a few letters. Vine often seen on high mountains. Vine, high mountains. Got it? Good. Well done. Bar. Vine often seen. Vine. High mountains. Peaks, tops, spires. Vines grow, they climb. Oh, is it? Oh, I was almost there, wasn't I? Climber. Interesting. Okay. Tricky clue. Demands land rights. Yes, and now I have this. That C is very helpful. I say this week in, week out. The first letter is 50% of the clue, and the rest is the other 50%. You get the first letter, it's just amazing how much it can help you. So land rights are now claims. Yep, land rights are claims. And mine are, I guess they claim a land. It's land. It's their right to claim it. Okay. I guess we'll just work down here. Deceives experts about letterhead. Well, there's a few options here. It must be, yeah, no, I've got, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, there's a few ways you can think of the word experts. Experts could be pros, not in this case. Could be aces, not in this case. So think of another word for experts. And that's all about letter head. So head of letter, which is the letter L. So that's where the L goes. And an expert is a buff. You're buff at something. So buffs. Around L and bluffs. You bluff someone. You deceive. Okay. Was in stitches when lad swallowed huge cocktail. Yep. Happy with this? Okay, that's every other letter. Definition is was in stitches. Not difficult. So lad swallowed. So something is being swallowed by lad. So lad's here. Something else is inside. There's lad. And well, you got a 4-letter word that's a cocktail. So rearrange. And laughed is to be in stitches. So that's pretty fine. It starts with a D here, this one. Wild Ned due to strip. Yes, happy with this. It's fine. I've had this word before. Okay, not too difficult. Wild. Pretty obvious what that's doing. Ned due has 6 letters. And to strip something is to do this to it. And if you strip something, you denude it, of course. Okay. Yeah, it's a weird word. Yep. But yep, it's there. Revised dockets held in store. Yep, happy with this. Okay, these anagrams are much more manageable than the last grid we just did. So I'll give people 10 seconds. And then I'll start typing in letters. So revised, clearly letters have to be revised in their positions. And something's held in store is this. You denude something. Well, we can look it up. We can look up denude and see what it actually says in the dictionary in Google. Meanwhile, this one is fairly straightforward. It's if it's in store, it's in stock. So it's stocked. Okay. Race around little boat. Race boat. So we have oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you've done it. Nice. Do you know strip something of its covering, possessions or assets? It definitely means to strip. Just weird. Yep. So it just means strip. Yep. Like strip something. Yeah, like paint strip or whatever. Yep. So I think I have this one based on the letters. I'm going to give it a go and see what we. Oops. Say hello. No space bar there. Yeah, runabout. Okay. So to race around is to run about. And a little boat is a runabout, like a tugboat. Something like that. That's a little tricky. But I got it from the race around. Racing, you're running, all that sort of stuff. Around, it's around, around this, about this. So sort of they're synonyms for the first 2 words. So a bit of a tricky one, but yeah, that's what it is. Okay, long one. Type of plant given to someone who's retiring. 9-6. Yeah, I'm learning a lot too. Type of plant. Someone who's retiring. Who's retiring? Okay. So the question is, what does retiring refer to? Is it someone who's leaving work, stopping work? Not stopping work, retiring. Right. So retiring also means going to bed, going to sleep. So that's where my mind's going now. Not that either. Okay, right. Okay. Retiring unbeaten in the cricket. Retiring wallflower. Wallflower, you say? Okay. Nope, that's got me a bit stuck, so I'm going to get some more letters there. Okay. Find meaning in circus shelter. Yep. I reckon I've got this. Okay. Got to work out what circus shelter means here. That will unlock the clue. Okay, I'm just going to put in the letter that helps me have a go at 24 while we give people a few moments. 8, 9. Retiring. Yeah, it's amazing how often it's there. It's in plain sight. So here, in is there, and a circus shelter is a tent. So in tent is meaning. Okay, work our way across here. I go after brat with alien skin disease. I go after brat with alien. Alien. So we've got skin disease. Okay. So skin disease almost certainly the definition here. Alien's going to be ET, almost certainly. We've seen that just before. What's the ordering? I go after brat. Alien. So is that just at the end? IGO. That's a good shout though. Oh. That's tricky if that's what it is. Vaguely I've heard this. Yep. Well, yeah, must be ET. So that's where the ET go. So I reckon it's... yeah, an imp is a brat. I vaguely have recalled that somewhere from the back of my mind. So brat, imp, with alien, ET, extraterrestrial, and then I go after. So you have brat, imp, alien, extraterrestrial, ET, I go. So impetigo. We can look that up. Vaguely I've recalled that from somewhere. But yeah, the clue, the wordplay makes sense. It definitely helps you get the answer. Okay, friend to rave about song and dance. Contagious. Boy, I'm not going to read that. It's far from lovely. Yes, no. Friend to rave about song and dance. Okay, I know this. I know the letters we need to work with here. Friends a pal and rave about rearrange song and dance. So I think is going on here. Yeah. Now the question is song and dance, and I reckon I've heard this phrase before. This word. The way the wordplay is, it makes me think pals at the start. Let's see if that helps me. Not convinced. Right, well, I know what I need to do. I'm going to get some more letters and see if that helps me fill in the blanks. So, able to switch between large and small luggage tags. Able to switch between large and small luggage tags. Well... oh yeah, yeah now, yep. Yeah, I've just worked out what's happening here. Yep. I'm like, anagram of able to? Sort of. Sort of. So that's where the L goes. So I think it is friend to be pal, which is fine. So able to switch, but it's particularly able between large and small. What does large and small mean? I mean, we've seen this probably, many days in our lives. S could be small, L could be large. And if it's between L and S, large and small, and if it's a switch of able, you're left with labels, which are luggage tags. So that's a nice clue. Happy with that. I'm going to skip down here. Improve third act following catcalls. Improve third act following catcalls. Third act. Okay. Prove. So I feel like improves the definition here. Third of act is the letter T, but it's following, so it's at the end of cat calls. Yep, absolutely. So I think that's what's happening here. Cat calls. What are cat calls? They are whistles, they are names, they are to improve, is to make it better, is to solidify, is to encourage, is to better. An extra letter would be so helpful here from that across clue. Alright, I'm going to try and get a few letters here. Midnight on back streets making pirate ships. Oh yeah. Yep, having this. Yep, it's fine. Okay. So something and something making the answer. So the answer is pirate ships. So see if you can back form from that. Okay, so slowly working towards 24 across here. So midnight, the middle of night is the letter G. We have that just there. Tick. On back streets. What's a back street otherwise called? And it means to make a pirate ship. So back street is sometimes also called an alley. So galleys are pirate ships. Age of Empires 2 coming in there handy. Right. Notes down. Western customs. Okay, notes down. Western customs. So if you note something down, you jot it down, you scratch it down, you etch it down. Note down. Oh, yeah, got it now. Yep. So Western there is obviously a clue. So Western W, that's just fine. And then what's a custom? So that helps me with 19 down as well. So this is fine. So a custom is a rite, like a ritual. And if you note notes down, it's rites down. Okay, now can we get this one? Well, I've only got 6 possible combinations. Well, it's... Yeah. Okay, so... Palaver. Okay. Didn't know there was a song and dance. There you go. New thing for me. Have we got enough here now? Unnecessarily elaborate or complex procedure. Okay, song and dance in that context, sure. Yep, so that's a new word for me. Haven't heard that before. There you go. Learning new words left, right, and centre here. 6 starting with V. Retiring. If you're retiring, you're... Ah, man, I'm stuck on this bottom bit with 23 down on this one. Type of plant. Ah. Yeah, that just came to me from nowhere. I don't know where that came from. That's, yeah, tough. I'm not really sure why that is what it is. But it just came to me. The letters fit. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try it. So there you go. Can't explain that. Maybe someone can enlighten us. And now improve. Well, boost. Booze are catcalls. Fine. That's fine now. A shy person. Okay. Retiring person. Okay. Nice. There you go. Again, nothing, something new. All right. Let's work our way up here. Restricts growth of publicity-seeking performances. Yep. This is fine. Double clue here. Okay. Every other letter. Yep. Happy with this. So if you restricted growth, you do this, or this happens. And if you do a publicity seeking performance, you do this. Or a PR stunt. Stunts. Stunts growth and a PR stunt. 11 across. United Nations case in trouble. Okay. So, what is the word? Yes, here. Okay. Reckon I've got this. Trouble is functioning in 2 ways here. It is the answer, definition, and it's also telling you what to do. No, it's not a sort of anagram. It is an anagram, 100%. But you've just got to look at trouble and understand that it's doing a double roll here. It's two birds, one stone with the word trouble. And obviously, United Nations is UN. So as soon as it doesn't start with the letter U, you know you've got to do something to those letters. So probably an anagram is right, and in this case, absolutely is. So if I'm right, the answer is nuisance. Yep. And you have UN, case in, and trouble. So it's all rearranged. Right? The UN is 2 letters, in is 2, and case is 4. So all 8 letters are rearranged. And a nuisance is trouble. If you're a nuisance, you're causing trouble. Yep, anagram of all those. So UN, case in. Yep. Yep. And look, I mean, UN, 9 nations, I think that's fine. So, yep, as long as you understand that, we're all good. Lament youth mentioning daily schedule. Okay. Daily schedule, which is a diary, right? Lament. Diary. What else is it? Calendar. is young, is lad, is teen, is kid. Daily schedules, calendar, grind, note. Okay. Not sure there. Try this one. 6 down. Liberate a man who doesn't answer to anyone. Got it from schedule. Okay. I'll come back in a sec. Liberate a man who doesn't answer to anyone. Yep. This is fine. Okay. Yep. This is sort of a double clue in a way. Okay, I'm going to keep looking at 5 while I give people a few moments with this one. And 7 down's not hard as well. So I'll give people about 15-20 seconds here to have a look at 6 and 7 down, and then I'll walk you through both of those. See if I can work out 5 down in the meantime. Yep, got the downs. Yep, not difficult. I've given you half the answer here for 6 down. So a free agent is a man who doesn't answer to anyone. So a free agent, like a free agent in a basketball drafting competition, for example. And if you liberate, you free and a gentleman is a man. And this one, ice decoration. And if you tempt someone, you entice them. So enticed. So that's pretty okay. A few more here. Unimportant matter of troop leader's weapon. Unimportant matter. Troop leader's weapon. Unimportant. Okay. Unimportant. That's what's getting me here. Unimportant is plain, is boring, is basic. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So troop leader is T, and you've got to think of a weapon, 5 letters. And there's the first one. Give people a few moments. And I'll keep looking at 5 down while I wait there for a few moments. Oh yes, now I've got 5 down. Okay. Okay, so here the weapon is a rifle, and a trifle matter is not important, unimportant. It's trifle. And here the answer is routine, I believe. Oops, hello. So what's happening here is a daily schedule is a routine, and if you lament, you rue, R-U-E, to be rueful, but rue, and a youth is a teen, T-E-E-N, as in teenager, but mentioning. So it's rue, teen. That's why it's mentioning, and daily schedule is routine. So, yeah, nice sound alike clue there. Very nice. And last one. Removes mistakes from the last patches. Removes mistakes from the last patches. This shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. No, this last one is a bit tricky. No, haven't got this one. Remove mistake is to erase last patches. Haven't heard the word, okay, right. Last patches. Tense in the clue. Okay. Emens, not amens. Interesting. Interesting. What is going on there, I wonder? Emens. Most likely letters for fourth letter and then just guessed. Yeah. Okay. So let's actually have a look then at emens.
Emend.
Amend. Make correction. Correct, rectify. Alter something that is incorrect. Okay. Fine. No, yeah, tricky. Let's look up. We looked up that. Let's not go down that road again. I want to look at this because I've never heard this.
Shrinking violet.
An exaggeratedly shy person. Okay, fine. What else did we have here? We've talked about that one. That one I think we've talked about in the chat. Amends, yeah. So normally it's amending, obviously A-M-E-N-D-S, but it's I'll just hide that for a second. Emens. Removes mistakes from the last patches. Oh, no. What's happening here? The last letter of that is E. And if you patch something, you mend it. So patches, mends. So that's the wordplay. And I guess the word is emens, which we've just seen. So, okay. It's always nice to work out how the wordplay works, because you can learn, abbreviations and things like that. So that's nice. Let's just have a look at runabout, because that was slightly tricky there.
Runabout.
In fact, it's an 8-letter word, not a 3-5. A small car, motorboat, or light aircraft, especially one used for short trips. There you go. That's what it is. Nice. Okay. Fantastic. So I think I'm happy with that. And let's do the last one. Here we go. All right, you'll notice we're into the red zone now. This means this is a bit of a toughie. And it's from the Daily Telegraph. Yes, I'm being a bit naughty, taking some tough clues here. So I'll give people a bit of time. Have a think about this one. Court may be held in this, But this can't be held in court. Boy, what is going on here? Have a think, see how you get on. And if you have heard of this, kudos to you. I have, because of some of the study that I've done way back when. But this is just a nice little lesson. Nice little thing just to learn. You learn something new every day? Well, this is your new thing for the day. Ah, yeah, maybe. I mean, if you know what it is, it's nice. So, as you sort of points out, it's not, there's not sort of wordplay. It's just you got to think about, yeah, what's actually happening. It's a bit more lateral. Okay, so keep thinking on that track. That's a good thought. Okay, so you're on the right sort of track thinking about that. So keep that up. It's good. And this just may be something you just haven't heard of or don't know, in which case you'll be enlightened very nicely. And there's a reason I've left this one to the end. It is a bit of a toughie. It's a bit abstract, a bit thinky. Nothing? Okay. How's everyone else getting on? Any other ideas from other people in the chat? Feel free to pipe up now and let us know what you might be thinking. But it always helps just to vocalize your thoughts, because there's never a silly thought. You know, sometimes it just takes one thing to unlock the clue. You know, this is what I do all the time. And yeah, I mean, there's no sort of wordplay or anything, you know, happening. No anagrams or anything like that. You've just got to think about, let's say, a courtroom. So the court may be held in this is the tough part of the clue. This can't be held in court. You might be able to just get it from that. You might just be able to guess it. But it is a bit tough. It is a bit tough, this one. All right. Anyone else in the chat got anything about this? Any other thoughts? As I said, don't be shy. Feel free to just let us know what you're thinking. I'll give people another few moments, and then I'll enlighten you all. This will be a nice little lesson in the way a courtroom works and some of the stuff that lawyers and judges deal with. So obviously the word court, you know, you've got to think what type of court. So yeah, this is a courtroom, not like a tennis court. Okay, so you're on the right one of thinking there, Louise, with that. So I think we've given people long enough. So the answer to this is camera. Now what's happening here is in camera is in private. So if we're doing court in camera, it's in the judge's private chambers, away from the public and the press. So you can hold court in camera, so in the judge's private rooms. So that's the court may be held in this. And of course, a camera you can't hold in court. So that's sort of a tricky legal phrase, you know, thing to know there. So there you go. I'm sure that's a new thing for a few people tonight. So in camera, in private. So I did legal studies, and then I did first year undergraduate law in university. So I was aware of this phrase. I didn't get this clue, but yeah, it's just a little something to just remember. So yep. So feel free to check this phrase out. Google it after the stream, and often this applies most often when you have vulnerable members, so like say children, and there's sensitive material. If there's a trial involving domestic abuse or anything like that, right? When they don't want children to be scared off, whatever. So that's where the lawyers and the judge will go into private chambers. They'll discuss and debate, whether evidence is admissible or not. And obviously they don't want cameras and things in that situation, so they'll just go to the private chambers in the back, which is behind the judge. They have a chamber there, and they'll have a little court session, ruling on stuff. So you might have watched, Law and Order and those sorts of things. They often quite vocally argue, whether or not evidence should be admissible or not, whether it's circumstantial or hearsay, and that's sort of where we're getting at there. So in camera, nice new little thing there. So there we go. Rightio, that's the 3 done. So let's get rid of that, and we're going to do one more. So we'll do Monday in a moment, and we'll see how we go. See if we can do one maybe a little bit quicker than the first 2. Hey. All right, last cryptic for tonight. Here we go. This is more like the kind of grid that I like looking at. More symmetrical for me. Okay, one across. This type of crossword produced in 2 myc. 7 letters. Aha! Ha ha ha! Yes. Yep. This is a nice little sort of funny one. Ask yourself, what's this type of crossword we're doing? My spelling is awful tonight. Apologies for that. Cryptic, of course, because a 2 is a crypt. I and C, the letter C. We've seen this before. This is a thing. You just have to get used to doing that. All right, lovely first letters. Heard to customs habits. Well, there we go. I'm liking it too because I've got this second clue, and this one's also pretty straightforward. All we need to know. Another easy clue. So I've already said it, but just listen again. Heard to customs, not customs, customs. I got there. Give people a few moments, I don't want to be too easy now. Customs are habits. Okay, shouting and lying badly about the Spanish. What are we going to, so 7 letters? Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, also quite okay. So we've seen the Spanish, so we know what that is. And lying badly, well, there's 5 more letters, and badly, well, the letters are badly in the wrong place, I suppose. And then we need to find a word meaning shouting. And if lying badly, an anagram of lying is about the Spanish being L, you have to have L inside. Yeah, this is great. So the answer, of course, is yelling, because there's your L. Your the in Spanish is literally L. And lying, there it is, L-Y-L-Y-I-N-G, badly, rearrange. So that's fine. This is going much better than the first two, I agree. Keep in shape with part of bride's dress. Keep in shape with part of bride's dress. Yes, this is fine. Happy with this. Took me a sec, but I've got it now. Okay, this is a double clue. Keep in shape is one bit and part of a bride's dress. So we've got the first four without too much difficulty here. It's nice. So part of a bride's dress. Imagine you've got the dress, you've got the veil, and then of course all the bridesmaids and the maid of honor, they're all holding the big train. And train is exercise. Keep in shape. Alright, slightly longer one here. Fruit provides Nipper with Eden's forbidden food. Fruit provides Nipper with Eden's forbidden food. So what's that foreword? Yeah, the second word is easy. Yeah, so the second word is definitely apple, because that's the forbidden. Don't want to eat the apple in the Garden of Eden. Well, what's four letter? What's that four letter word? Nipper is Nipper is a, oh yes, crab. There we go. Literally nips. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Well, this one, I know what it is just from the letters, and it's there, so this is fine. 10 seconds, and then we'll move right along. This is pretty straightforward. Included in. There it is. All you need to look at, just right there. Looks like a dried fruit to me. Okay. Scrambled, or anagram already, I reckon. Into a tree to get your bearings. Yep. This is definitely anagram. That's the last letter. Not difficult. We have enough letters there. So as we just said, scrambled, there we go. Rearrange, anagram, into a tree that has 9 letters. And you get your bearings by doing this. You do this, you get your bearings. So you orientate yourself to your environment. Okay. This one's fine, not difficult. So this is a much more achievable grid. Okay. Every second. So what does second refer to? Ask yourself that question, and that will help you work out what you need to see. So this is fine. So take every second letter. That's what second means here. Of asking what. So there we go. S-I-G-H-T. And sight what you need to see. You need good vision. Test somehow meant to be underneath the part. Yep, happy with this. It's fine. Okay, so part of the Bible. Really, there's 2 main parts to the Bible. The first of this and the second of this. And you've got somehow, so there's an anagram happening here. and it's a partial anagram. And well, if you're either part of the Bible, you're either in the Old or New Testament. What's happening here? Well, there's literally test. It's just there. Somehow meant, so letters of meant are somehow in the there, but not quite there. So there it is. There's meant. And the whole thing is testament, which is part of the Bible. Okay. Adamant and intent to get cis inside. Yep. This is fine. Okay. That's that one there. So this is all very fine. Intent to get cis inside. So cis inside. There's the cis. And there's where your intent goes. And insistent is to be adamant. Nice and simple. Fragrant offering to make the blood boil. This is also fine. No concerns here at all. Okay, double clue. Yeah, the first one was tough. The second one was a little more gettable. But this one certainly is quite achievable. Yeah. So if I'd attempted to speed solve the first two, we wouldn't have got very far. But this one is one that I reckon I could have had a go at speed solving based on how we're doing. So, fragrant offering. Think of candles and diffusing reeds. And if your blood boils, you're incensed. So incense is fragrant offering, like incense in a church ceremony, for example. Okay. Obsequious service cut short by the French. Okay, I don't know what obsequious means, but maybe we can work out from the wordplay what the answer is. 7, okay. Okay, I'm just going to put this here and let's see. We've got it, okay. Service cut short. Oh yeah. Yep. So, yep, the service cut short is the rest of it. So, service cut short, get rid of CE, and then by, which is next to the in French, which is le. So we've seen that. Okay. The French, leave circle on it, roughly approximately. Yep. A lot of French stuff happening. We've got any French people in the chat? If there are, please say hi and should be able to work out what's happening here. Not difficult, this one. So if that French, which we've just seen is le, leaves circle, you're left with cirque and on a. Cirque on a. And circa is approximately. Circa this date, this year. Okay. Upset native Y, it's simple inexperience. Yep. Fine. Not difficult here. So far this left-hand side is very manageable. So upset, well, that seems like an anagram indicator. Native, 6 letters, but you need 7. So where's the last letter coming from? Well, that could also just mean a letter. Y, so native plus the letter Y. And if it's inexperienced, you are naive. So naivety. So that's fine. Head of state abandons selector to a voting member. Fine. No troubles with this one. So So that's the last letter there. Okay, not difficult here. So head of state. Head of state could be like a president or, you know, something like that. But head of state is literally the head, as in the first letter of state. So S abandons selector. So get rid of S from here. And the rest is a voting member, an elector. Right. 23 down. Shylock loses hair before the Queen and is even more timid. Fine. Happy with this? It starts with S. Yep. Apart from the ones you need to. Okay, so Shylock loses hair, so what's a hair? Well, hair is lock of hair. There it is, so get rid of there. That's your shy. And before, so it goes first, and then the Queen is ER, short for Regina. And shyer. So shy is timid, but shyer is more timid. So it's a comparative adjective. All right, nice. Across we go. Remain resolute when cooking dates prior to fast. Happy with this? This is a fine anagram, 9 letters, not difficult. Okay, give people 10 seconds and then I'll type every other letter. And then I'll give people another 10 seconds and then we'll reveal. Okay, and another 10 seconds. See if you can work out the rest. So in fact it's a partial anagram here because it's cooking dates. So cooking is a nice anagram. Always nice to just remember cooking. Something's cooked, it's being messed around. So if you cook dates, that's what you have. And prior to, so you have cooking dates prior to fast. And steadfast is resolute. Okay, down we go here. Well, this is fine. Just from the first word, this is not difficult. So, oops. Okay, 10 seconds and we'll move along here. So, Rotter, Netherlands city, should be straightforward. I think we've all heard of this city in the Netherlands. Yeah, see, cooking's a good word. Absolutely. So here, of course, Rotter is just there, and Mad come back. So if Mad's coming back, it's going to be Dam. It's going to go the other way. And Rotterdam is a Netherlands city. So this is fine. Okay. Recruit gets D to go around Raft. Recruit gets D to go around Raft. Ah, yes. This is fine. Okay. Something goes around something. So work out which is the outside bit and which is the inside bit. Definition is recruit. So if D goes around Raft, let me show you where D goes. No, that's not right. There is where the D and double E's go. And, well, Raft must be in the middle. So a draftee is a recruit. All right. And now this one. This is fine. Yep. So this just, you know, what's the transcript of a meeting called? So probably some of us have done this at some point. Well, I've certainly done this. If you're a secretary, you do this in a meeting. And if you are taking a transcript, you're taking minutes of a meeting. So time taken is minutes. Yeah, we needed to do this one first. Actually, I probably should have had some of my cookies to help us get through the earlier ones, but anyway, too late now. Sketch that tied and haggard look. Well, I'm just going to type it in. I think we can all work out it's drawn. So sketched is drawn, and tied and haggard, it's drawn out. So he looks sort of tied. Yep. That's not difficult. Okay. ET supports. So straight away, ET on the base. The down clue supports this bit, which we're going to talk about now. Imperial measurement of 4 musicians. This is fine. No worries. Give people a few moments here. Okay. So as we've said, we've got ET supports. So supports meaning it's the base. Note we're doing a down clue, so the supporting, which is the base here. And an imperial measurement goes on top. And the whole thing means 4 musicians. So a quart is an imperial measurement, and a quartet is a musical group of 4 musicians. Okay. Highly regards SME set to be transformed. Yep. This is fine. Not difficult here. So transformed again should just be screaming anagram because we're transforming, we're changing the letters. And I'm looking at this sort of odd collection of words and letters, SME set. SME is just not a word that I've heard of. And we're just going to change that to get a word meaning highly regards. And we've got all the other letters there, so it shouldn't be too hard to find out what the answer is here. I'll give people a few moments here, and then I'll reveal. So the answer here, of course, is esteems. So highly regards, you're in high regard, you're in high esteem. Alrighty, this one is a Q, so shouldn't be too many different ways we can get this one happening. Somehow, equip, so somehow, well, the letters of equip somehow need to be changed, is what I'm thinking. With feeling of resentment, yep, this is fine. A less common word, but you've already got 2 letters there, so you've got 6 possible combinations for PI and U. See if you can work out where they go. This may be a word you have not heard of, but again, another nice little word just to remember, because it might crop up every now and then. I've certainly seen it enough times. So I'll give people a few moments here, and then we'll move on. Okay. So the answer here, of course, is PK, peak, and it just means to have a feeling of resentment. So that's just a new word for you to know and remember. Okay. Spooner recommends short kip during romantic liaison. Spooner recommends yes. Yep, this is fine. So remember, a spoonerism is changing the first syllables, first sounds of 2 words. Haven't had a spooner tonight yet, so this is the first one, which is nice. And well, you've got short kip, and if we just do a bit of changing, maybe courtship. That's a romantic liaison, isn't it? Courtship. You know, typically a guy is courting a girl. It's a journey to win over the lovely lady. You're back with biscuits. Awesome. I have a few biscuits, but probably it's a bit late for that, I think. We're almost at the end, but I'm glad you've got some biscuits and are enjoying them. Let's see here. Interesting letters. Oh, yep. This is fine. Greek temple. I'll give people a few moments here. A few things to piece together here, but this is fine. Yep, this is very nice. So just to catch up, Louise, we just did the steams. So that was just a transform of this. Not difficult. Highly regards. And this might be a new word for you. Peak, somehow equipped. So somehow rearrange the letters. And resentment is peak. PK. So this one, what's happening here is get right into path. So there's the right R into path. So that's the first bit. None, return, return. That way, zoop. If we're going returning, we're going the other way. And a Parthenon is a Greek temple. Ah, Louise. Boy. Where's a rim shot noise when I need one? Have a rim shot. And then a groan and a face palm from me. Oh boy. Part of the body makes Bo and me crazy. It's not that. It is. Oh yes, it's that. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. Yep, beautiful. Just have to look at the wordplay there. Alrighty. Yep. So Bo and me. So obviously you've got to be a bit careful. You know, B being capital, you might be thinking of like a famous Bo, like Bo Derek or whatever. So that is a consideration you have to have. But yeah, when you see crazy, straight away I think, right, crazy, anagram. Do we have enough letters? Yes. Does it work? Yes, because it's abdomen. Abdomen, so Bo and me, anagram, and that's a part of the body. So that's what it is in this case. Send Vicar to Ontario holding an animated film. Oh, yep. Fine. So I was going in for a closer look. That should give you a clue as to what we're looking at here. And, well, we've got the word holding. So give people 10 seconds and then we'll go through this one. Yep. So here it's cartoon. And the letters of Vicar to Ontario, there it is, right in there, holding the answer, which is an animated film. So that's just a container clue. Which I believe the technical term for a hidden clue is a telescopic clue. So just FYI, if you see telescopic, that's what that means. But I like hidden or container. Well, this just looks like the word tempo. And let's see the wordplay. Time establishes musical progress only to begin with. There it is. T-E-M-P-O, because of to begin with, which is first letter. And so that's a nice wordplay. It's also a nice surface reading because time establishes musical progress. You know, time signature. You know, 4/4, 3/4, etc. If it's a 3/4, it's a waltz. It's boom, boom. So nice clue. Lovely surface reading. Nice wordplay. 3 left. We're doing really well here. A chair rebuilt by leading carpenter was outdated. This is fine. Happy with this? give people a few moments here, but not difficult. So here we have A. So just like my clue conundrum earlier, A is literally there. Chair rebuilt. Well, rebuilt again. Another anagram indicator. There's so many anagrams. You just have to have a look and see if it fits. And leading carpenter. So the leading letter of carpenter. C. Should do it this way, right? So you can see properly. It's a bit awkward with my fingers. C. There you go. Archaic is outdated. Nice, very fine. And this one is also fine. Okay, definition is wander around. And if Gilbert and Sullivan are leaving, Gilbert and Sullivan classically are GNS. So that should give it to you. So get rid of G and S from Gambles, G and S, and you're left with amble, which is to wander around. You're ambling around. And we have one left. Mistake half blue down below. Yep, that's fine. Definition is mistake. Yeah, we've got all the letters there. And look, even without the letters, it's actually fairly straightforward. Certainly the first two letters, which is half of blue, and well, BL certainly works. And if something is down below, it's below the surface. It's underneath. And a blunder is a mistake. Just snuck in for the half hour. Very nice grid. Much more achievable there. And I don't think there's really too many difficult words there. I think they're all sort of okay. Maybe PK is probably one worth looking at.
Peak.
Peak. Feeling of irritation or resentment. So that's the clue you had, resentment, resulting from a slight, especially to one's pride. Or it could also be arouse interest or feel irritated. So peak. And I think the rest are fine. Really nothing else I can think of that was difficult there. So quite a nice looking grid. Very happy. All right. So that's 3 done, which is nice. Go back. And do we call it there? I reckon we might just call it there. Again, you know, always the option of a speed solve, but you just never know. It's a bit hit and miss. If we tried to do a speed solve with the first two, it would have taken forever. That last one, very achievable. So, you know, there's always a possibility that we can do it fairly quickly for Monday's one we've just done. But yeah, it's a bit of a hodgepodge sometimes. Yep, so I'm happy to call it there. Good fun though, and yeah, I'll get more clue conundrums ready, so that'll be fun. So next week, once again, it's just myself, and I will be back at the usual time, and we'll do 3 more. No worries, enjoy it, and luckily we didn't have to worry about it using it tonight, but yeah, obviously if we need to use it for the reasons we discussed, obviously jump in if I don't notice it first. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Thanks Louise, thanks Cave, thanks everyone else for chatting, lurking, watching, tuning in. So I'll catch everyone tomorrow for Terraforming Mars, Terraforming time, and for more Cryptics, same time next week, Friday 11 PM, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And just a reminder that 2 weeks from today, Bill and Danny are back with us, and that'll be the last Bill and Danny episode for the year. So I might see if I can do maybe a bit of a Christmas theme to the clue conundrums, at least one of them. All right, Thanks everyone for joining. I will catch you tomorrow or indeed next week, and we'll chat and clue then. Bye for now. Choc is out.